insulin pump with me while I tell you a little bit about my journey. I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes when I was 14 years old. I was in 8th grade, which is awkward to begin with. I didn't know anything about anything. So I had been going to school, all was well, but I was kind of losing weight and just not feeling very good. And then one day, one of my teachers was like, "You do not look okay. You're going to the nurse's office. I'll grab your stuff." I was like, "Okay, fair enough. I don't want to be here. I'm going home." To be clear, I love school, but I didn't feel good, so of course I didn't want to be there. Anyways, my mom was home that day, so she came to pick me up. For the next few days, I felt terrible. I was on the couch. I felt sick. I was so lethargic. I was so thirsty. I was peeing like crazy. I just didn't know any better. Site is itchy. A little bit red. I showed you my fluticasone and my liquid bandage. Those helped me. Actually, I went home on Halloween day, so the irony of this story is incredible because the candy holiday sent me home for diabetes eventually. Saturday finally rolls around. I am not doing well. My mom was like, "What do I do?" And my dad said, "Take her to the ER." I walked in and they asked me for weight, my height, like all these different things. Doctor was like, "Yeah, there's nothing wrong with you." And I was like, "Try again." 14-year-old Maddie being sassy, something's wrong. So I was like, "Okay, well, we need to do urine now and we need to do blood." I was like, "Fine, I gotta pee anyways." So I went and gave urine and gave some blood. Results came back a few minutes later. This is the craziest thing. He said, "You have ketones in your urine and your blood sugar is like 920 something. There's an ambulance waiting for you out back. You have type 1 diabetes. You will never again have a perfect record of health." And with that, he walked out of the room. So obviously I did what any 14-year-old would do and I started crying aggressively. And they wouldn't let my mom come with me and she was like, "Just go with them, you'll be safe." Chased the ambulance with me in it. And the ambulance bro was pretty cool. He wouldn't let me sleep for safety reasons. I got to the hospital and I couldn't have any water. So thirsty and they just would not give me anything. So hours I was sitting in the hospital bed on the main floor while they were trying to figure things out, and now it's starting to fill. I just changed my Dexcom last night. We're gonna put it on this side of my body, do a little tuck. Hours later I got taken to the floor where they started treating me. The nurses there were very nice. They asked me what movie I wanted to watch. It was like Devil Wears Prada. Actually, the nurse picked it for me because I was indecisive. It was a good movie. So I was up there for a while. Finally though, they gave me my first shot of insulin. I remember it was like 2 a.m. and I was so hungry and they were like, "Okay, Maddie, we're gonna learn how to carb count real quick." And I was like, "Okay, great." So I had the driest, best turkey and cheese sandwich I've ever had in my life with a cute little lunchbox apple. Bunny goldfish. 3, 2, 1. Pain scale 3 out of 10. I had a carton of milk. Tasted like a carton of milk, but it was the best milk I've ever had, obviously, because I was starving and dying. Took some insulin for the next few days. That's where I was. That's a little bit about my diagnosis story. We've changed my insulin pump. Just confirm. 2, 3. Done filling. Filled cannula. Should I get a new screensaver? Probably. Yes. Reminder on. Test in 2 hours. All right. Thanks for changing my pump with me and learning about my diabetes. Bye.